If I were him, I'd
Got some
choke
kind
him
of
with one of
button on
those
the suspenders. I wish I
suspenders.
could read that.
That's just one of his several pieces of flair he has to have. Oh, big chops.
Yeah, you don't want to get called out. Speaking of flair, there's some flair-like chops right there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Big windmill chops from rock and roll.
Bob, I think there's some real heat here, if you will. What the hell?
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that these two guys are. This is like a shoot, as the kids call it. Oh, a leg drop.
Oh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to OWF World Wide Wrasslin. I am your host, broadcast Bob Anderson, and please be sure to like and subscribe to what is now the Retro Rasslin Network, where you can every week watch OWF World Wide Wrasslin, as well as lots of other wrestling from all over the world. We're watching some FMW. We're watching a lot of small leagues from all across the United States from the 80s and 90s. We're watching all kinds of good stuff. Please be sure to join us. Now, before I bring on my co-host, Commissioner Smokey has asked me to address the following situation. During a show last weekend at the Barbecue Strip Club, OWF fan favorite, Stan the Stylish Shortcake, made a crack that he preferred the strip club under its previous ownership, Lester. Whitey Jenkins, of course, didn't take kindly to that remark and overreacted and challenged Shortcake to meet a wrestler of his choosing in the main event. They went back and forth, stipulations were thrown out, and it ended with Shortcake challenging Whitey Jenkins to put his hair on the line, and Whitey challenging Shortcake that if he lost, he would leave the OWF for 1 year. The match was made. Whitey ended up choosing famed interspecies erotica porn star turned wrestler, the Donkey Bonk Man, to represent him, and the match went down. Shortcake ended up winning, and he ended up shaving the head of Whitey Jenkins. Of course, Jenkins tried to run from all of that, but a bunch of Shortcake's friends, like the Junk Food Dog, Ding Dong Crunchy, and Rusty Loads, all came to the ring. They held Jenkins down, shaved his head. Needless to say, Whitey is embarrassed. He's irate over the whole situation, refuses to talk about it on the air. So that's the reason for the change in his appearance. Like I said, he's not happy. We're not going to address it, but we just wanted you, the fans, to understand why he looks different. So we're not going to talk about it any further, but without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, Mr. Whitey Jenkins. Whitey, how you doing today?
Your way of not addressing it is to immediately address it at the beginning of the show.
Smokey, you said he wasn't going to hear that. Anyway, Whitey, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going just great. I just love being freaking bald-headed. That's, and I got to look like a freaking loser walking around bald-headed, kind of a-hole. Goes around with no hair on his head, I mean...
Well,
it works for you. I wasn't referring to you. You seem to pull it off somehow, but people are used to my long, luxurious locks, and that's how part of the way I get the ladies, and now I'm walking around bald-headed. It's embarrassing.
It'll be all right.
We had a long meeting about how we weren't going to address it. Nothing was going to get said about it. We just hoped that everybody think that I had my hair shoved up in the hat. And what's the first dadgum thing you do? You start talking about it. I thought that Donkey Donk would be able to get it done. I backed the wrong guy apparently, but
Well, maybe a little OWF action will make you feel better. So let's talk about what's on this week, and we'll leave your hair where it is in the past. So this week, we're going to start the show heading to Hackensack, New Jersey, where we're going to go to Next Level Wrestling. We're going to see Mad Dog Harley, hard-hitting newcomer, take on one of their staples up there, rock and roll, Danny Diamond.
I mean, I've heard some good things. I've heard that Mad Dog Harley is a big roughhouser and that he's hard to handle. But of course, rock and roll Danny Diamond, he's a veteran. He's been in the wrestling game for quite a while, so it should be interesting to see who comes out on top in that one.
Then from there, we're heading down to Nuevo Laredo, Mexico to see Super Estrellas de Lucha Libre as Headbanger Dave takes on KAMIKAZE Extreme.
Wow, KAMIKAZE Extreme. I mean, he's one of the most in-demand luchadors there is out there right now. I mean, he's all the big promotions are trying to sign him. They're trying to bring him to Japan. They want to bring him back to Mexico. They want to bring him to Albertville, Alabama, where all the great lucha libre action takes place. But somehow, some way, the OWF does it again. You know, we pulled it off recently getting the Bone Collector, and now look at us. We have got KAMIKAZE Extreme. So we're on a roll.
Then in our main event, in a match that definitely will be amazing, we're going to see the Wrestling Championship Wrestling Association, which isn't the best name, but they're going to bring us some great action from Glasgow, Delaware. It's going to be Raven Darkmoon taking on a man who calls himself XX underscore Weedman 42069 underscore XX. I don't know what that's about. It's bad name. But
somebody told me it's some kind of video game name. I mean, back in my day, you used to say that he's player 1 and player 2.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but they tell me it's a great match, so I look forward to seeing it.
Well, if it's going to be a whole show full of you making cracks about my hair or lack thereof, it's going to be a long day, that's for sure.
Well, we'll see what happens. Let's head down to the ring, Whitey Jenkins.
Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Next Level Wrestling, Hackensack, New Jersey. We've got Rock and Roll Danny Diamond taking on Mad Dog Harley.
Boy, that's a nice set of suspenders he's got on there, keeping his britches up.
Yeah, Mad Dog Harley wears some unconventional ring outfits, but he is quite the bruiser. Shoots Rock and Roll into the ropes. Oh, takes him down with that huge shoulder block.
Nice. It's one of them low boy rings right there. That is awful close to the ground. Well, okay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. The impact. Oh, look at these stomps right to the leg.
Shades of the Garvin stomp right there.
Just sticking. Smarter than the Garvins, though. He's just sticking to the one body part. And, oh, big elbow drop. Like I said, sticking to the one body part instead of spreading it around. Referee Glenn Watkins looking on at this punishment being dealt out.
Is that fellow wearing glasses? Just regular old glasses?
I believe so. I mean, you know, much like Stan Hansen, the Mad Dog can't see his opponent real well, but when he hits him, it still hurts. All right, big arm ringer here by Danny Diamond. Oh, but Mad Dog doesn't care. Just takes him down with that clothesline.
Mad Dog, you're not gonna get this, but Mad Dog looks a lot like Coach BT Brian Trammell before he got on his whole weight loss kick a few years back. Glasses and all there.
Oh, another big clothesline. No, I don't get that, but I'll believe it if you say it. All right, we're going for the cover.
1, 2.
Oh, big time kick out. But the Mad Dog's not discouraged. He's picking Rock and Roll back up.
Big whip into the ropes. Look at that. It's really... Oh, duck the clothesline. What quickness there on the part of...
Oh, another clothesline.
Diamond.
There's so much enthusiasm in this match, Whitey Jenkins. And
the delayed... I've fallen and I can't get up DDT there.
All right.
I think the stunt granny on that old special did a better fall than that.
Harley shoves him down and seems a bit confused about what to do next. Putting him in the sharp figure 4 shooter.
I thought he was going to do a Brian Blair sharpshooter there, but nope. We're in a somewhat figure 4 leg lock.
This is like the figure 3 leg lock. Diamond in obvious pain.
1, And he just said to hell with it. He let it go. His leg was cramping up. He's like, "Oh, Charlie Horse, Charlie Horse."
Diamond has now grabbed hold of the ankle. We're into the...
Oh,
I think Glenn Shamrock
elbows right
used
to
this
the
several
ankle.
episodes back.
He did.
Oh, he kicks him off. Got them hiking boots on.
Non-legal wrestling boots. Yeah, I say he's wearing hiking boots.
If I were him, I'd
Got some
choke
kind
him
of
with one of
button on
those
the
suspenders.
I wish I could read that.
That's just one of his several pieces of flair he has to have. Oh, big chops.
Yeah, you don't want to get called out. Speaking of flair, there's some flair-like chops right there. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, big windmill chops from rock and roll.
Man, he's really laying it in here. These guys, I don't think, like each other, Bob. I think there's some real heat here, if you will. What the hell?
Oh yeah, you can definitely, you can definitely tell that these two guys are. This is like a shoot, as the kids call it. Oh, a leg drop.
Oh, unconventional leg drop there, or a modified leg drop, if you will.
That was shades of Hulk Hogan now.
Man, of course.
And it's over.
Good thing about that ring is nobody was hiding under the ring to come out and attack.
That is true. That is very true. Well, that is it. Mad Dog Harley puts away Danny Diamond in no time at all. Gets his hat and he's out of there.
All right. That's quite the addition to the OWF there with his Outback Jack hat on there.
All right. That was quite a match, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a match.
It definitely happened, that's for sure.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Giant Taco Salad Inventor.
Mr. Giant Taco Salad Inventor.
Ground beef, refried beans, guacamole, cheese, sour cream, and if there's any room left, a few shreds of lettuce.
I don't see no lettuce.
A culinary creation that baffles the human mind. A 12,000-calorie salad.
Ah, caramba.
Some may ask, is your taco salad healthy? Of course it is. It's a salad, isn't it?
You can eat that deep-fried country bowl.
So crack open a nice cold Bud Light, conquistador of the calorie. You put the feast in fiesta.
Mr. Giant Taco Salad Inventor.
All right, folks, here we are. Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. Super Estrellas de Lucha Libre. We've got there in the skirt, Headbanger Dave. And he is taking on the world-famous luchador, KAMIKAZE Extreme. This should be quite the contest. The OWF's going worldwide. That's the name of the show.
I know he's I'm just saying, I know he's been on Tony Khan's radar. He's been on the radar of some of the bigger wrestling promotions, and for us to get him is quite the coup, as they say.
Well, as you can see, that capacity crowd was there that evening, ready to see some big-time Lucha Libre action. Headbanger Dave telling KAMIKAZE to get back in the ring. Referee Ballcat Billy starting the count. KAMIKAZE biding his time.
After he came so close to the camera, I'm pretty sure that KAMIKAZE Extreme bought that mask from Billy Jack Haynes' Bad Blood yard sale from when he wore that in WCW as Bad Blood in 1991.
That may well be the case. Oh, big clothesline from Headbanger Dave. Dave, a big fan of Dawkins and Pantera.
Obviously. Yeah, he does look like he looks like if one of the Headbangers was crossed with one of those who was that tag team in the WWE that wore the skirts that one of them got caught on camera at the TNA show that time.
Oh, the Scottish guys. What were they called?
Yeah.
I know you're talking.
But anyway, it looks like that.
All right, we're in the corner. We're going to do the 10 count, but it's going to be in Spanish. Do you know any Spanish there, Whitey Jenkins?
Trace.
Catorce.
I can get to Trace pretty good. After that, we're all...
Was that
Ball
team called
Cap
the
Billy, one of
Highlanders?
the Highlanders. That's it. Oh, thank you. That would have bugged me all day.
All right, anyway,
Headbanging
back to this
Highlander
exciting
himself.
action.
Dave. Dave's not here.
Oh, Highlander.
First, oh,
Jesus, now I'm...
woo!
Oh!
That's
Tries
like
the
if Flair tried
bump
to
and
do that
fails.
now.
Kamikaze choking away on the ropes. Ballcat Billy admonishing him. But he doesn't speak English, so he just shows him his iron claw hand.
That's right. He's like, I'll squeeze that hat off your head.
As you can see, the thousands in attendance just looking on in awe. Oh, he stomped him. And again.
Oh, yeah, that's his patented maneuver right there.
Look at this innovative offense, Whitey Jenkins.
When this first came on the screen, I was not expecting this to be a two-camera shoot here where we were rotating between the shot behind the stroller and then this shot, which is almost the same exact shot, just in a different corner.
Yeah,
pretty fun stage direction choices here at Super Estrellas de Lucha Libre, if you will. I like that fella's hat, though. That is patriotic AF, as the kids say.
I'm just starting to wonder about this. He keeps... Oh, whoa, he drags him down by the mask. Kamikaze keeps showing that iron claw hand. I'm just wondering if he's going to, bust out that claw.
I hope so. I mean, somebody needs to keep that alive, I mean, it was a big, back in the 80s, you had the Von Erichs doing it. You had Baron Von Raschke doing it. You even had that Taurus Bulba character doing it. Now, you just don't see a good iron claw like you did back in.
Would make a good tie-in with that movie coming out soon.
Exactly. What's it called?
The Iron Claw, I think.
There you go. That's testing you. See, that's
now
perfect.
Headbanger Dave using the Kevin Von Erich twisting splash out of the corner, and it's over.
That was shockingly well executed. How did that happen?
Yeah, I'm not sure how he got on this show being able to do moves like that.
Yeah, we may have to have him removed.
Yeah. All right, well, Headbanger Dave picks up the win over Kamikaze Extreme, and that's all from Mexico.
Better luck next time, Kamikaze.
All right, folks, here we are, the expertly named Wrestling Championship Wrestling Association from Glasgow, Delaware. Up first here, we have the young dark emo child known only as Raven Darkmoon.
Wow. It's quite the hairdo he's got there.
Yeah, he he likes to write poetry and cut himself. And anyway, we don't talk about that.
Behind him that's older than he is, but.
And here comes the guy who's been bullying him on Xbox recently. He goes by the username XX_Weedman42069_XX. I think for simplicity's sake, during this match, we will just simply call him Weedman.
Yeah, let's do that, because, I mean, by the time I spout all that off, the match could be over. Well, that looks exactly like I pictured XX_Weedman to look like, let's be honest. I mean, that's exactly the guy I pictured in my head when you said that name.
Pretty much. So, yes, I guess, Raven was trying to play some Legend of Zelda or whatever the kids play these days, and that guy was calling him, I'm trying to read it, noob, and several other terrible things. So, anyway, they've agreed to a wrestling match, and as I understand it, the young lady you see in the background is someone Raven Darkmoon is trying to impress, so we'll see how this goes for him.
Well, best of luck to him.
All right, we got a big
lockup.
lockup.
They do have the great Travis Oswald refereeing, so they got that going for them.
Indeed, Travis is big chop in the corner. Travis is a seasoned referee of 13 or 14 matches here in this backyard. Oh, another big chop.
Oh, yeah, he has called some of the biggest championship matches to ever take place in this backyard right here. Look at those shots from Weedman. Stiff.
He's definitely picked up his punching expertise. Oh, did he just... Oh, my. He showed him the finger, Whitey Jenkins.
That's terrible.
Look at those stomps.
Well, I don't think Raven's impressing anybody so far. I mean, he's just getting the brakes beat off of him right out here in his mom's backyard.
And you can tell that Weedman's picked up most of his fighting skills from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yes, that is quite obvious.
All right, we got another lockup. This time Raven gets him back in the corner. Oh, ginger chop to the chest. Weedman is massively overselling it.
I find it an interesting wardrobe choice that he has kick pads but no knee pads.
As well as his sleepy time shorts.
Yeah, I mean, he rolled straight out of bed, come out here to wrestle, and oddly enough, he was wearing those kick pads when he got out of bed. That's strange. Oh, look at those stomps in the corner. Shades is stone cold. What? He's like, hey, you kind of hurt my shoulder, dude.
This is a work.
Not cool, man.
All right, Weedman. Oh, that's why he's got the kick pads on. You can see he's a bit of a martial artiste.
Oh, yes.
Stomping away. Oh, now he's trying his little
this week.
Little mud hole stomping of his own.
Push the hair back. Stomp.
This is some exciting action we're seeing here from the WCWA there in Glasgow. All right, lining him up
Just
for
right position. One more stomp. What do you think we're going to see here, Bob?
I'm going to assume a 630 senton, but
shooting star? No, that's
dog
splash.
Oh, and Weedman kicks out.
Tell you what, we're gonna have to offer some stomp classes at the OWF training school this week because boy, we've seen some bad stomps in this episode.
What are you talking about, Whitey Jenkins? This is top level action.
Look at that mat out there. They're going to pour thumbtacks on that later for the death match.
Oh, absolutely.
Ground.
I'm sure this is part of their X division right here.
Yeah.
All right, Weedman dead asking him as he tries to drag him out of the ring.
Uh-oh. Shooting star! Oh,
no. Big leg drop right there on the apron.
And once again, we've got another ring that we know that nobody's going to come out from under an attack because there's not enough room for anybody to get into that ring.
Oh, big stomp to the ankle now.
That ring.
All right. Raven Darkmoon currently winning the stomp battle as he picks up Weedman. Fires him into the ropes.
Weedman started out strong, but he kind of tapered off there. He's a bad way. Oh, double leg drop.
Massive oversell going for the pin. And he kicks out.
Look at all them weapons leaned against the fence over there.
Those are for later, Whitey.
Yeah. New Jack's going to gather them up and put them in a shopping cart on his way to the ring.
Oh, massive forearm to the back. Oh,
look at them. It's just drilling him. Oh, he broke every one of his ribs with those shots.
Weedman definitely been playing some UFC 5.
Raven Darkmoon's like, not cool, man.
Trying to impress this chick, dude. All right, big. Oh, he bangs his head into the turnbuckle.
I would hate to see that other video over there. The other cameraman was moving up and down every time Raven's head hit the turnbuckle, and the camera was going up and down with it. You'd be seasick if we was seeing from that angle right now.
That guy must work for WWE.
Yeah, I know. He's like, Kevin Dunn taught me this trick, pal.
That's how you shoot wrestling. All right, Raven is rolled to the outside to get a breather.
Thought we was going to see a dive there from Weedman, but no, he just stood there.
All right, big kick. Another. Glad those kick pads are on, or he might have broke his shin on the force of that one.
Got those educated feet, as they used to say about Sweet Stan Lane.
The karate from Sensei Stan.
Oh, yeah, he was the original Karate Kid.
This match may hold the record for most stomps in OWF history. Oh, a European uppercut. I did not see that coming.
Has to. Raven raised his shirt up a little bit to impress his lady friend over there. Oh.
And she is not paying a lick of attention, Whitey Jenkins.
No. No, she's getting ready to leave with that other dude over there because he's got the stash, if you will. And I don't mean mustache. That didn't quite connect at all. He steps out just to step back in.
That's how you get momentum on that kick right there.
Yeah, he's sure it paid off for him. That's for sure. Travis Oswald's like, take it easy, man. This is work. Don't kill nobody. I don't want to do the paperwork. Leg sweep.
Takes him down. We're going to see another sharpshooter.
Oh, we're going to see it. Just like B. Brian Blair used to do on the old Fury Hour. He made the ropes. He said, no, screw that. I'll bring you out here where you can't take the ropes. Like,
all right, he's just going to lock it back on.
Somewhere there's a tear rolling down Bret Hart's face right now, and he don't even know why. He's
all right, he rolls out of the ring, gripping onto that ankle because that's what the sharpshooter hurts.
Killed my shin, you son of a... Oh.
If he rolls another 6 inches, he's going to be into chairs and barbed wire bats.
Oh, yeah. You know, them sharpshooters really do it to your shins, you know. Meanwhile, poor Bret's like, that was the sorriest excuse for a sharpshooter I ever seen.
Hey. All right, this match is slowed to a crawl because it's been so exciting so far.
As the guy who did the sharpshooter just lays there, and the other guy rolls around the whole yard holding his shin. So let's go to Sweet.
Now he's going to tune up the band.
Yeah, let me stomp with the other foot since I was just selling that one. We don't want this to not make sense.
Of course not. Oh, he catches it.
I bet he told him he loved him right before he did that. Sorry.
And we're going back to the sharpshooter as this Sean Brett tribute match continues.
Well, it certainly feels like the Iron match, that's for sure. The Iron Man match from WrestleMania. Oh, God, he got him. Out. His shin can take no more.
Well, that girl is definitely not going home with him now.
No,
Weed Man is your winner.
Home with the Weed Man. Because he's got the weed, man.
All right, you know, good storytelling there where the bully pulls out the win and the girl goes home with someone else. Inspirational. Inspirational.
Hey, we make movies here at OWF, if you will.
All right, folks, that is all for this week on OWF World Wide Wrasslin. For me and Whitey Jenkins and that cameraman that looks like he's on meth, we'll see you next time.
Oh, God. Hey, Outlaw Wrestling fans, do you want to look cool whether you're heading into school, work, out on a date, or heading into church Sunday morning? Then you need one of these sweet OWF Wrasslin t-shirts. That's right, available now only at www.officialowf.com. You can get the OWF Outlaw Wrestling Federation shirt, or you can get an OWF World Wide Wrasslin shirt. Theirs and more are available at officialowf.com.